Okay. Hello. This is the box. This is me. Hello. I'm now going to open the box and pull the stuff in the box out of the box. I'm just hoping this isn't upside down because this will be annoying. And look, Lauren, I'm following proper cutting procedure and cutting away from myself. Boom. 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 Okay. Put this away for a moment. Styrofoam in here, which I hate. But if it does the job, that's what matters. There we go. Okay. All this styrofoam, put out of the way. Okay. Now let's see the easiest way to do this. This is rather heavy. Okay, that's the back. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. No, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. Turn on that side. Haha. And then get that out of the way. Now, get that other box with a box out. And then, there we go. Okay, big box, go out of the way. Now it's time for a smaller box. Haha. Of course, it is facing the wrong direction. The back is here, the front is down there. So, yeah, okay. Also, there's an even smaller box within the box, which we'll find out what's in that. Actually, let's do that right now. This is just manual for the case, zip ties, various things like that. And then a bracket to hold up the graphics card and all that stuff. Back in there, that goes back in there. I can close this up because I don't need any of that right now. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okie dokie. So now, the challenge, because this thing is not light, of getting it out of this box. And actually, I'm going to do it this way. Haha! Success. Well, partial success anyway. Oops. Broke part of the foam. But it's most of the way out of the box now. Okay. So slide you a bit more. Okay. Bag of stuff. It's probably extra cables, accessories, screws, various things. Oh, and I dropped it. Okay, so with this box going now. Yeah. And we'll pick up what I dropped, which is just a bracket. Let's look in here real quick. These are cables for the power. The actual power cable itself, I need that. Yeah, see, power cable. And then power supply cables, which I don't need right now. Don't need that. There's all this stuff. Various screws and SATA cables. Oh, the antenna for the Wi-Fi, which I won't use. Box of screws and stuff. There's one thing that's missing now, which is it's supposed to include a flash drive with the Windows recovery stuff on it, just in case, you know, that ever is needed. But that is not in this bag. So, damn it. I just poked myself with a staple, and now I'm bleeding. 1 second, please. Please hold. Really enough, I happen to have paper towels in here. Okay, we will not show off the blood because nobody wants to see that. Give me 1 second while I get this stopped. Okay, that's good. Get rid of the bracket, which we don't need. Take off the foam. Put it over there. Lift this up for a bit. Take off the other foam. Take off the bag too. Okay. Yeah, you can see the gloriousness that is this thing. And now, I'm going to turn my chair around so I can sit down and deal with this bit. So, we will open her up first before I take off any of the plastic or anything like that. You know what? How do I open you? I don't know how to open this case. There's a screw there, but that's for the bracket. Is this screw the case? No. Oh, that's again for the bracket. Okay. 1 second while I look at the manual. Oh, do I have to remove the top panel? Remove the front glass panel. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it looks like I do have to remove the top panel to get into it, I think. Let's see. I know, this is so thrilling, listening to me talk to myself, trying to figure out how to open my new case. Okay, so that's a captive screw. That comes off. And then there's a screen here for a filter for the cooling, it looks like. Now the question is, how do I get this side panel off? Is it, do I actually have to? No. Do you slide up? No. That's the front one. That's a screw holding the front one on. There we go. You can see what I'm doing. You're just a piece of rubber. I don't need to worry about you. But how in the F do I get you? Oh, duh. I just pull. That's how I get it off. Okay. And then comes the expanding foam bits. Woohoo! Look at that. That's pretty. Okay. And then this one. Jesus. Haha. Success. Great success. Now you can see. Peel off that on the water block. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Okay, let's put you back. Okay, so there is this rubber gasket. Oh, there's plastic on the inside too. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to do the peel on the front first. And then the other peel on the front. Ah, how pretty. And yes, my cables are purple. I almost went up with light up ones, but I didn't want to go through all the extra hassle, so I just went with purple ones, and then all the fans are RGB. I didn't realize the graphics card was going to be white, but it is what it is. So, there's a screen down there. And peel off this inner plastic layer. Before I do that, I want to get this plastic layer off, but I don't know if I can do it with the glass where it's at. I gotta try. So I need a screwdriver, which I conveniently happen to have right here. And what's great about it is it's ratcheting. Now I just have to figure out the right size. Phillips, are you the right one? You look like you could be, but I think I'm going to go one size smaller just in case. I don't want to potentially strip the screw. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Okay, now this should just pop off. Aha. And then we can peel the plastic off. Yay, plastic gone. And I just slide it back into place and then use this real tiny screw to secure it back in place. Okay, and just put these back in there. You back like that. It magnetically closes. Fantastic little set that I got on Amazon. If you're interested, let me know and I'll send you a link to it. Okay. Don't see any other plastic in there. So let's put this back up. Okay, that's not ready to close all the way. Why? Why don't you want to close? That's the question. Yeah, it's definitely not wanting to close all the way. Oh, you can't see anyway because I'm in the way. So. Oh, I bet I know why. Because it's not seated properly. It should go in there. Well, I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. No, that can't be it. Because it's not flush. Anyway, here. Let's do this. Peel. I wonder if I can, yeah, I can probably take off those Zydex logos, but I'm just going to leave them on for now. Okay. Why are you being difficult? Just two little tabs. Static electricity is causing everything to stick to this. But anyway, okay. So tab 1, tab 2. Okay. Please hold while I lock the camera. Figure out why this is being difficult. There we go. Just had to use a little more force on it. Okay. And this is the top vent, or the top screen. It should just pop back on like that, and then the cap screw gets tightened down, and voila. Okay. What any of those buttons do. And let's look at the front. So USB-C, audio, and USB-A's. Okay. And there's the screen for the floor. Okie dokie. So, the next thing is to plug it in and turn it on so you guys can see that. So let me grab the power cord, and then once that's done, I'll unplug it and move my old computer out of the way and all that fun stuff. But for now, we will plug in the power and then plug in the power, and then we flip the switch and push the on button. Okay. Let's try that way. Haha, there we go. Look at that. Look at how freaking pretty that is. Just turn it a little bit so you can see it better. But that right there, my friends, is one sexy ass computer. I got all the RGB fans, and then I got RGB lighting around the back, and yeah, looks like just the back. Either way, there you have it. There's my new machine. And then I'll benchmark it once I get everything set up and share that information too. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm sorry this took so long, but now you have the unboxing video that you requested. Oh, even the very front of it has RGB on it. Ooh, ah, pretty. Okay, that's enough for now. Thank you. Goodbye.